Well, thanks very much, Mike, for that introduction, and can I also say congratulations to the thousands of people who've come here today, because I think the message out of today, we don't need to convince people in Griffith or Deniliquin or Finley or Hay or Leeton or Colliambly about what we hear about today. It's people outside these regions, because this is a political battle, and that political battle is in the capital cities and in Canberra. And I think the most important message that will come out of today is not what gets said on this stage, but when people see the images of thousands of people again rallying to the cause of local communities, supporting the real heartland of Australia, being agriculture. And I'm very pleased to see that probably the majority of people who are here are not farmers. I mean, obviously this has a direct impact on farmers, but it is an impact on the entire community. Every single person who lives within 300 or 400 kilometres of where we're standing right now is affected by these proposed changes. So this sends a very, very strong message to the general public, but sends a very strong message to Canberra and to Macquarie Street. It's a pleasure to be here today to introduce to you the Minister for Primary Industries, Katrina Hodgkinson. Also here today is the member for Murray-Darling, John Williams, who's been a great supporter of our communities, of course. But I also bring you a message from the New South Wales Government. 12 out of the 22 members of the New South Wales Cabinet come from regional New South Wales, from country New South Wales. Whilst they might not be directly affected by water, we certainly stand together as representatives of country New South Wales. And they stand together with all of us today in supporting the campaign from the people of irrigation communities, opposing what the Commonwealth has put to our regions. I did ask the Premier this morning if there's a message that he would like. I said, is there a message from you that I can give to the rally in Griffith today? And I'm just going to change what he said, because this is a family get-together. But he said, yes, tell the federal government to get stuffed. So that's coming from the Premier. That's coming from the Premier, who is 100% behind this community, and as the local member, but as more importantly, that as a person born here with that proud history, my own family's proud history, as I know, as Chin said, replicated thousands of times across our region. Born and bred here, my future is here, my two children's future is here as well. It is absolutely, I was absolutely thrilled with the New South Wales Government submission, because it reflected precisely what our region was saying. And if I could say about Katrina Hodgkinson, she does what a minister should do. And it's very simple, and that is that she listens. She did, and she put in that submission, supported by Cabinet, exactly what this community was saying. We don't want buybacks. We want that investment into water infrastructure and into savings, that I know she'll talk about more of. We don't have any opposition to more water going down the rivers, provided it is achieved through efficiency savings and other measures. So she's listened, and I think that is a great tribute to Katrina, and I think to this government as well. So it is indeed with great pleasure that I introduce to you the Minister for Primary Industries, Katrina Hodgkinson.